Hi everyone. So I wanted to talk to you today about the part of you that criticizes your body, that doesn't give you that body confidence. And so this is something that's really widespread among a lot of women in our society. We're constantly being told we should look a certain way or be a certain way, and we have that voice internally. And so what can we do about that? How can we get to a place where we feel body confidence and we feel we can get closer to loving ourselves? And so this is, we have to look at it differently. Usually what I see and what people try to do is just put a positive affirmation on top of their body. I love my body. I love myself. And they're saying this, and maybe consciously you think you do really love yourself. I'm going to give an example here. I had a client that she really had body positivity. She loved herself. But when we went deeper, she realized subconsciously, which is a big part of what runs the show, 95%, she didn't love her body. She was still running the I don't love myself. And so that was actually running the show. And so our conscious mind really only operates, and we're able to do 5% of the things we consciously want to do. And 95% is run by the subconscious, and it's very automatic. It's huge compared to the conscious mind. It doesn't mean we can't influence it, but if we think we're just going to say, I love my body, and that's what we really think, we're not really getting to the core of what's going on. So if we look at the conscious, the subconscious, and we really want to get to this body love, we can do what I have clients do is come to a place of body acceptance. We're not saying we love ourselves. Something more believable is just where you're at. You see your body for what it is, whatever size it is, and you start looking at what it actually does. That's believable. What does your body do? That gives it, power. We start gaining appreciation. And so when clients start doing this exercise, this is just layer one, they might meet resistance. And resistance is just another part of us internally that's kind of battling. Whenever we feel internal resistance, it's sort of two parts of us battling. And there might be the one part, the conscious part, that's I'm moving forward, I love my body, and the other part's like, no, I don't. And whenever we have that internally, we have this resistance pulling us back. It's just trying to protect us. It's trying to meet our needs, but not in a beneficial way at this point in our life. Maybe when we were younger, it met that need, or maybe this is the voice of a parent or society telling us that we can't believe that, we can't move forward in that way. And so there's this internal struggle. And so what we have to do is start talking to those parts and showing them compassion, trying to really empathize and understand why that part believes what it does, why it thinks our body isn't great the way it is, and start to really, when you give it love and compassion and sort of bring it in, it starts to transform. It's no longer isolated and out of our awareness. When we bring it into our awareness, we can transform it, and we start shifting the body. So when we understand the resistance and what's going on in a deeper level, we can start shifting into having this more loving relationship with our body because we're showing compassion to that part. So I hope that makes sense. It's sort of like if your child were to come along and say they didn't like themselves, they don't think they're beautiful, or they don't think they have, their haircut's the right haircut. As a mom or as a parent, you would say, I understand you feel that way, you feel really sad, and the emotion and that part would, your child would talk to you and feel seen and heard. And then once the emotion left, you could ask, and what do you need? And maybe all they needed from you was a hug and to be seen through your eyes and see that they were beautiful. And then that takes away the need of trying to strive for something. And that's what we're trying to do internally, kind of reparent ourselves and to really see our bodies for what it is, because this is an old way. The resistance is coming from an old way of thinking. So I hope this video has helped you kind of clarify how you get to body confidence. It's not as simple as just slapping an affirmation on top and you're on your merry way. There's different things going on. It's not impossible. I did this for myself, and you know, life kind of comes in and periodically, maybe if you go through something like a pregnancy or something very stressful, you might need to go back and do this exercise. But once you really do it, it's ingrained in you, and it's not something you have to constantly be putting an affirmation on. It just becomes a part of you and it becomes effortless. So if you feel like you have any more questions about this, please leave a comment and I would love to see how I can help you. So I hope you have a great day. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and I will be in touch soon. Bye.